Hello, you unsightly neckbeards, or non-neckbeards. I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to go take a look at the river since it's really high. It's about 14.2 feet, I think, a couple feet above flood stage. It doesn't get this high that much, although it did last year, so maybe it's going to start. I am going to try to catch a fish or two if I can while I'm doing this, because this is a fishing channel. But I mostly just want to look at the river in a few different spots, see how it is, what's flooded, while I can before it goes down. As always, thanks for watching. You have yourself a nice day. All right, the first spot here is called Eagle Watch. It's on the, I believe it's the very north end of La Crosse. If not, it's close to being in La Crosse. I'm honestly not sure, I never checked. You can see the water's really high. Look out there. That bridge is, oh, there's not that much left. And all this is flooded down here. I don't think I can fish here today. That's a little too treacherous. Too many weeds. So I'm not going to do that here, but maybe at the next spot. Alright, let's take a look around. Here's a view from the road. It doesn't look very far below, but realistically it's really far below. Although this was almost flooding last year. Yeah, it's the spring, so it can get that high, but maybe once every 60 years. I'm over here by these viewers from this house. And same thing, really high up. You could almost use this as a fishing deck right now. Last year you probably could have, but I'm gonna skip the fishing here. Just not, I don't want to say unfishable, because I don't think anything's unfishable, but it's not fishable enough for today. So on to the next area. I'm now at the Veterans Freedom Park and the Marina and Boat Launch, and there's some houseboats here. It's across the river from Copeland Park, I believe. And yeah, this one looks a little more interesting, as you'll see in a minute here. Just gotta walk over there. And the other direction, I might actually be able to catch a fish, so I'll go look at that too. I want to look at the boat launch, or what's left of it, and the bridge here. So let's go do that. Here's what's left of the boat launch. They had to put signs up because I'm sure somebody would try to launch a boat in it. I guess you still could, but I wouldn't. It's up about 6 inches over the top. All those people on those houseboats have been having to walk through water for weeks, but now it's probably a few feet deep. There's a little bit of water on the road on the other side there in Copeland Park. I saw that on the way in. Yeah, this is a bit of an inconvenience. There's no launching boats here today, and that must be really bad for whoever lives out there. It's not going to be life-crippling or anything, but it's a pretty major inconvenience. All right, onto the bridge now. All right, here we are. The next stop. I was here, I think, last week. It was hard to find a spot to stand, but let me take a look anyway. See, we got houseboats on the other side and a bunch of boats here. It's definitely higher than it was. Let's see if I can get down there or not. Well, that thing is raging compared to how it normally is. It's actually fairly calm, but that's a lot more water than it was last time. Yeah, I could try fishing here. Actually, one rock I can step on. There we go. All right, well, you look at the flooding. There's only about 2 feet of clearance under that bridge. The last time I was here fishing, there was about 4 or 5. So I don't know if you can see that. Right there, you can. But I can cast here, so I'm gonna try a little bit. This looks pretty good to stand on. And right there is about 3-4 feet underwater. That bush was, the bottom of that bush was where the water was last time. All right, let's see what I catch. I brought worms and one rig, so let's see what happens here. All right, goes without saying what I'm gonna say anyway. If you're gonna do stuff like this, be careful. All right, where do I try first? Right out here. That's not where I was casting, but it'll do. Yeah, there'll be a lot of that today. All right, well, that spot's full of weeds. I'll try out here. Right there should be okay. Oh, that was a fish. Okay. Couple fish here. At least I think that was a fish. It went under like it was a fish. Yeah, there's a fish there. Oh, I got one. Big old fat bluegill. That's a nice fish right there. I might have to come back here and do an actual trip here. If not today, after this video tomorrow. Could eat that one. All right, I'll give it a couple more minutes and on to the next spot. Got one. Little one. Ah, that's cool. Use him as bait. This isn't that bad fishing here right now. This is doable. I might come back here later if I'm done with this flood video. I don't mind bluegills. I have one. Didn't even realize it. That's 3. Look at that. Oop, and he let himself go. Keep going, I guess. There's one. Another one. Little one. That's funny right there. Ton of fish here. Just little ones. I mean, there's probably some catfish here too. Yeah, I think I'm coming back after this video. I'm gonna try for one more. Then I'm gonna go on to the next spot. There's one. That one's not bad. Didn't get good though. All right, well that's 5 bluegills in a couple minutes. This spot might actually be good, so I might come back here after I'm done recording this. Oops. But now on to Lock and Dam number 7. Welcome to Lock and Dam number 7, or at least what's left of it. There's a dock right there where those buoys are. And there's a ledge out there that you can fish on. And there's an upper ledge that you can fish on, but they're both underwater. Which is kind of crazy. Okay, let's go up to the lock now. Here's another view of this. That thing's about eye height for me, the bottom of that railing there. That's how high it is right now. And it was down about 3 feet below the bottom of this when I was last here. Not much of the lock left either. Kind of hard to see from here. There's the best damn fishing float over there. Get my finger in the shot like an idiot here. Way over there. I think every one of those gate things is open. Okay, let's go up to the top now. Here's a view from up top. A ton of water. No barges today, but good view of the lock. Alright, on to the next stop. That's the spillway in the middle of this. And then after that, the one on the Wisconsin side of this. On a second thought before I go. Why not, right? I still got it tied up. Alright, this will work, I guess. Kind of muddy. I'm gonna try for a few minutes though. If my stuff would stop tangling for literally no reason. Why not? It's a better question. Catch one right by that wall, right by that gate. I hope. Oh, that's a big turtle. I'm like, what the heck is that? That's a big snapping turtle, I think. I think my hook broke. Yeah. Well, I tried. Well, here's the way out to the next spot. They closed the ramp for both boat ramps. boat ramp down there where the ducks are, and another one over here, but they're both underwater, so can't really park here, but I can park right behind me. And now you get to enjoy this nice immersive walk for about 5 minutes to get out there. Not really, I'm not going to do that, but I'll pick this up when I get out there. It's getting progressively worse out here with the rain, which isn't bad, it feels nice. Look at that out there. That's usually a few feet wide, I think. Now the whole thing's full. There's about a third of the rocks there normally are here too. The rain is getting a lot worse. It just picked up a lot, so this might be a really short walk. I might not even bother fishing here today. I might be here to then go to the dam on the other side, I don't know. And then let up a little, so who knows. On and off. I'm gonna at least walk to the spillway though, even if I don't use this pole. Oh, it's a walk. Here we are. It's higher than I thought it might be relative to the spillway, but it's not really unexpected. Thought the bottom of that fence might at least be above water. Some guys said they were catching crappies here, so I'm tempted to go try right at the bottom there. Since I can't really cast this unless I cast it over the fence, so I might tie up a jig and try that. But first, let's look at the spillway that's not really visible right now. Yeah, right out there looks really nice for crappies. Hopefully there's not water all over my camera or anything. If there is, I apologize. Alrighty, here we are. There is a spillway under there. I should have at least one picture of it I'll probably show. But it's gone now. Where do I want to fish real quick? I don't know. It's kind of rainy and miserable. Right there does look like it'd be really good for crappies though. So I might as well at least take a look. Probably right next to the wall here. Try the jig out here. See if I catch any. Fish. Got him. Actually got one. He ain't very big. Actually, yeah, he is. But that fat hog. Up and over you go. That was entirely worth it. I didn't bring anything to carry him in, but oh well. I'll put him in a bag or something. I don't know. I'll try and get a couple more of those. That's sick. That's thunder. I gotta go. All right, well, on to the last stop. I'll take my one crappie. It made it worth it. All right, I'm pretty much back. I beat the storm. It's definitely thunder. I can hear it better now. And I got one more stop. I don't know if I'll go all the way out there, but got one more stop to go to before I'm done. Yeah, I got a little wet out there, but it was worth it for a crappie and some recording, right? I wanted to stay out there, but there's thunder, so I don't want to be a half mile out on the dam when a storm comes in. I think it's almost here, so good thing I left. I don't mind the rain, but my power bank is not I don't think it's waterproof, and I don't have a protection, a bag or anything for it, so I should come back. But yeah, like I said, on to the last stop. And then I'm probably done. It's kind of wet. Here we are at the last part. I was gonna go down to the dam today, but nah. There's thunder right above me, so I don't want to go down there. You can walk down here to the park though. It's pretty much entirely underwater. This is the Wisconsin side of the dam and lock. Or at least the dam down there is. Oh, they locked the park up, and that's funny. There's a fishing float. Who the hell was fishing that? But yeah. It's almost entirely underwater. It was a little higher last year, but it's up there. That's all for today. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully when it's a little drier. I gotta go before the train gets here.